Hello there. Today we're going to be looking at the September 2025 data slate, specifically for the Tau Empire faction. We're just going to be reading the exact same thing you can read on the website, but in video form, so it is now supposedly more informative. So across the board, we seem to have gotten a few points reduction, notably the broadside battlesuits, Commander Farsight, 2 of the Crisis Suits variants, and the Firesight team. There was also a crucial change to the Ion Accelerator Riptide Battlesuit, which allows it in the following detachments: the Auxiliary Cadre Detachment and the Retaliation Cadre Detachment, alongside to some extent the Experimental Cadre, which allows it to become an anti-tank vessel. Importantly, the Riptide being able to be a Strength 10 weapon, 6 shots, does allow it to no longer be really required to be ran in Monka for it to have damage potential. Importantly, also into more elite units, it's wounding on 2s into things like Terminators and stuff. And for me personally, the most exciting part is the fact that in Retaliation Cadre at Strength 11, it's going to be able to dent those smaller annoying vehicles that you don't really want to commit a whole Sunforged unit into, such as an Armiger or a not Sunforged, I meant Forge Variant. So overall, this really does help increase the efficiency of a lot of battlesuit themed lists, especially in Retaliation Cadre, because they were falling behind a little bit and they were a slightly bit overcosted when compared to the alternatives. Now that the Sunforge is priced just around the same as the Skyray, we might be seeing a little bit more Sunforges outside of Retaliation Cadre. And then the Firesight team becoming a little cheaper doesn't necessarily change anything in my opinion. At best, you might slot it in instead of another Action Monkey if you have 60 points left over. So besides that, that is about all the changes. We're just becoming more efficient in general. We do not necessarily, none of our list changing is going to really change. The big thing is just our Riptide goes from a dedicated damage sponge outside of Monka into being a genuine threat in various other detachments. So it should be a very interesting time. Me personally, I would have loved to see a slight point reduction in the Breacher team to 90 points. But besides that, I think this data slate was very good.